But so we were going through this timeline, this church history timeline, and we had the Lutherans, we had the Anabaptists, we had the Mennonites, we had the Amish, then we had Calvinism came into play. Calvinism spread to England, and then from there you had the Presbyterian Church, and from there you had the Anglican Church was formed. King James split from the Roman Catholic Church, did his thing, set up shop. That's known today as the Episcopalian Church. Also, the Calvinist Church in England is known as the Presbyterian Church. So that's why you get Presbyterians. That's how you get your Anglicans. That's how you get your Episcopalians. These are all branches that came from refusing to follow the doctrines of the Roman Catholicism. Calvinism kind of became the big thing, just that way of viewing God through that lens. And then from there, it spread to England as the Episcopalian Church, and then it spread to North America, and then from there you get something called the Baptist Church. The Baptists held on to immersion in baptism, going down under the water and coming up for remission of sins, kind of like John. That's why they call themselves the Baptist Church. They followed the teachings of John, but then they later adapted to them the teachings of Calvin because they needed more. Kind of like Apollos was killing it, and then he had to find out, look, there's more to this thing than just what John the Baptist was doing. So the Baptist churches, a lot of them adapted the Calvinist doctrine or just worldview of God. And so that's why a lot of our Southern Baptist churches and Baptist churches are reformed, because they come from that branch. Then you get the Wesleyan Church, formed by the missionary brothers John and Charles Wesley from England. They did missionary work in America. So it's kind of interesting. Not only is there a timeline, but you're also seeing a geographical shift of where this message is going from. From the Middle East, now we're all the way on the north. So Calvinism is killing it. That became the Reformation. That became the biggest opposing teaching to Roman Catholicism. So you really had these two main things now. You have the Calvinism viewpoint, and then you have Roman Catholicism still hanging out in on the side. So the Wesleyan Church was formed by John and Charles Wesley. A lot of our hymns and some of our church songs come from one of them. One of them was a writer. Wayne would know. But they were missionaries to America, which is crazy because when we think of missionaries, we think of us going somewhere else. We don't think of people coming here. When was the last time you ran up on a group of missionaries from another country spreading the gospel to America? It's kind of like something you don't see. So anyway, they came from England, and then they did their missions work in America. Of course, anybody that goes on a missions trip, they're impacted by the people they're reaching. They're not just there to impact, they get impacted. So when they went back to England, what they learned in America and how America was functioning at that time, they formed what we know today as the Methodist Church, or some of the holiness churches. So from the Baptist churches, you get the Methodist churches. So you get the Lutheran churches, the Anabaptist churches, you get the Mennonite churches, you get the Amish churches, you get Calvinism, and Calvinism spreads, and as it spreads, it's called different things. Presbyterian, it's called Episcopalian, it's called Anglican, and then Baptist. Now we're at the Methodist churches. So now check this out. I'm gonna stop this video because this is observation I made while studying that I think is pretty interesting.